And one simp cup. Price.
I killed my mother.
Listen, you're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. I don't ever stumble, I don't ever fall, dude.
I'm so sick of calling you and you not answering the phone.
Brother! Oh, somebody turn them damn TVs on. All right, here they go. TVs are on, everybody. Welcome in. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight tonight. We have no Mr. Marcus. Oh, Dan, you're still muted, man. You gotta hit your button there.
How about now?
How about now? Now I can hear you, man. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the program. Another episode of the South of the Straight Show while we're on quarantine. We're all locked down. We're in separate areas of the world right now. I myself am in at my house. It looks like I'm at the studio, but you know, if you pull that back the green screen, I've got my car here. So I'm sitting here in the makeshift studio that we call the I got, you see behind me, I got New Leonard Media is here. You can see I'm in the studio right now. But,
so you just took a picture of the studio, a still frame, and then you put that on the green screen?
Yeah, I put it up on the green screen, so it's like, you know,
That's funny.
I'm still here. Yeah, I'm at the studio.
It's the power of technology.
That's right.
That's
right.
where it's at.
Yep. It's the power of technology. We can do it anywhere nowadays, man.
We can be anywhere. You never know where we're at. You really think that this is where I'm at?
Yeah.
In Cuba or something?
Nope.
It's just a picture. It's just a picture.
I'm not
We've
there.
got the technology now
That's right.
to really put the mind. So that's what we do here.
And Dan's got a new microphone, everybody, if you can tell. Dan's got a new microphone that he's using tonight.
I could probably just talk like this and you guys could hear me just fine.
Right. Yeah. No, you don't got to be yelling too much at all tonight. So it's
I mentioned that earlier here at the house with some of the folks here at the house, some of the people that live here at the house, the family members.
The people that you reside with.
Right. And I'm like, on my mic, and I was like, man, I could just talk like this.
Yeah.
And Leah's like, yeah, but you're going to yell anyway because that's what you do. You yell.
I know. That's the reason that I'm out in the garage now is because the first time that we were doing the broadcast at home after the quarantine started, I was doing it in the house. And I was, I mean, the kids and everything, they're all like, why has he got to yell the entire time? And I'm like, I don't even realize that I'm yelling. Like, I don't notice that I'm
yelling. I mean, I think you're just talking.
I think I am.
It's not.
I'm just not aware, I guess I just don't know. I think Mark is trying to call me right now, maybe, or I just got Mark missed a call from me. Okay, yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. I can try calling him real quick. Let's see if I can call him. I can get in touch with him. If not, we have another. We have a couple different guests actually for the show tonight. One of them is going to be my friend here. It starts with an A. Name starts with an A, and I can't say her name right now because she'll start yapping. She'll start talking like fucking crazy. So
Oh no! You better definitely not say the name now.
No, I can't say it. Trying to get in touch. I think, did we get in touch with Mark? Oh, look at this. I think Mark is...
Mark Wilson.
You have not touched me. How are you?
How is Mark Wilson? Is it really him? Is he going to be on with us? Let's see if I can pull him up here really quickly. And it looks like Mark is there, but I got no video on Mark's end right now. So we got to... Oh, wait, now I can see him. Now he's on. Hold on. Let me pull him off here. Everybody, You see him? He's... Wait, he's not on there. Oh, wait. No.
I don't see him.
There's Mark Wilson right there. Mark Wilson looking like...
how you doing?
It's like he's gone back in time or something. Yeah. It's amazing.
Well, I'm around. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing, man. I mean, we're sitting here. I'm at the studio right now. Not really. Dan's at home, and it looks like what happened to you? Did you drink some of the Fountain of Youth?
What happened here?
Youth, and, just living it, bro.
Just living it. So you drank from the Fountain of Youth, huh? And now you've grown more hair. You look like you're about 12, 13.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hold out. It's like I've just been eating right. Vegetables, water.
You've been eating water. Well, you know what, Mark? I wanted to do a review tonight that we're going to get to here within the first 20 minutes before we get our first guest. Our first guest on the show tonight is a person, Dan, actually, you got in touch with her first, and then I started watching her videos, and I'm like, where's this person been? You know, like, she's amazing. She's got a great voice. She's got a great production in her music videos and everything. It's like, she's like top notch, dude. Rachel B.
Yeah, Rachel B, right? The story behind that is I can't believe that I don't know who Rachel B is, obviously, but you know, I'm a little bit older. We're a little bit older than her, so we're kind of out of touch with her generation. Maybe, I don't know. But my buddy Jesse.
Speak for yourself, Mark.
Mark, speak for yourself. Jesse McClure, a good friend of mine, was like, yo, my friend Rachel, she's so awesome. I was checking out her video.
Mm-hmm.
I was chatting with her. I told her about your show. She was like, what? I'm down, right?
Cool.
So he made the connection and got me the info, and I hit her up. And
Very
she's
cool.
like, yeah. I sent her a link to the show. She checked it out,
Nice.
watched some previous shows, and totally was digging what we were doing.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, we're going to have her on tonight.
That's awesome.
And I'm trying to remember where she lives. We're gonna get some of the details from her.
I know where she lives. She lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania right now. She's from
I didn't want to
Trevor.
say that out loud and get that wrong.
Yeah,
ahead,
Pittsburgh,
go ahead.
Pennsylvania, and we will be chatting with her via Discord at about 7:20. We're supposed to have Ryan Whyte Maloney on, but he, you know, a good friend of mine from childhood. I've known Ryan since I was just a teenager, you know. And he was on season 6 of The Voice. He was on NBC's The Voice and all that stuff. Almost made it to the final 12. Got cut at the, you know, just the wrong moment. I think they made the worst decision to not keep him going. But, you know, I mean, who else? Who knows any better than the people that are on The Voice, right? Team Blake and fucking whoever the fuck else it is.
Yeah, they know all.
Yeah, I don't know jack shit. So, but they cut him out. But he still had a great career after being on The Voice. He's currently living out in Las Vegas right now, making a lot of money, producing songs for other people, producing his own music. Still, he's living the dream, man. He went from being a garbage guy, you know, like doing the garbage in Traverse City here for, I think it was Waste Management or American Waste or something, and then now he's doing, you know, I mean, he's living the dream of being a musician. And so hopefully we will be chatting with him. I talked to him earlier today, and he said that he had some stomach issues and some back issues that were going on. So I don't know if we're going to be chatting with him. He said he was chewing down the Tums. So hopefully we'll have him on.
Well, we've had him on before, and yeah, he had mentioned he's the one that was like, I need to come on the show.
He did, and that was the thing. Is like a couple weeks ago, I had said on a post on Facebook, I had said, "Oh, Robert Taser is on with us tonight. Hello, Robert. Nice to see you. Robert Taser from the Oscoda Rock Fest tuning in." Ryan had said, "Yeah, I need help with marketing my music." And well, you know, get on a show like this, do an interview for 10 minutes, and then you know, boom, you can help. We can help you get a little bit more subscribers, or we can get you, you know, I mean, some people that are checking you out a little bit more. By the way, too, we have the link to his channel as well as all the other musicians in the description down below. So we do hope that everybody's going to be subscribing to them as well as our channel tonight, because we are only 56 freaking people away from 1,000. 56 people away from 1,000 subscribers on
55.
YouTube. 55? What did it just? Yeah. Oh, it just went up.
55? I can't drive
55? I
You can't
can't.
drive 55.
No, I
You can't subscribe 55.
Oh, 54 now. 54. 54 is what we've got left. That's all we've got left.
But we were talking about we might not be able to talk to him, but you and Mark had a little engagement you were doing. But before we get to that real quick, I know we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show off these cool freaking stickers that I got about 1 million of.
53 now. 53 subscribers left. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Yeah, check out these. Let's see these new stickers. How do these look, Dan? Because I wanna get one now. That's the new logo, the new South of the Straits logo, which I have to update everything right now. But that's the new logo that was created by. Oh, Mark, you just got old again. Jesus H Christ, man, you aged like you wouldn't believe. You don't age very well at all.
I'm dropping them now. Frick.
Okay. Okay. Well, so
Yeah, I got a stack here, but I got more coming.
Cool.
But yeah, they're pretty cool stickers.
Okay.
Now, I thought they were like a thicker type of vinyl, but apparently they're not. They're paper stickers, like an average sticker that you would get.
Okay.
You know, they're paper, but they're really cool stickers.
Yeah. No, you can put them on your computers. You can put it on, anything that's. You don't want to be putting them on a car. I wouldn't think if they're paper stickers. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah, you might not want to do that, but I can definitely get them made in auto vinyl, but that might cost a little bit more. But for now, we've got some stickers.
You know where I work, right, Dan? I mean, I work at Britain. I can make some stickers. I can get some stickers made, man.
Guys, remember, we are working on some new merchandise coming. I don't want anyone to forget. We're going to have a line of shoes coming. This isn't the logo, our logo. This was a mock logo that had to get made just to check out these sweet skate shoes right here. But yeah, we're merchandising, guys, and we got stuff coming. So when we get back from the lockdown, it's going down. You know what I mean, brother?
Oh yeah, brother. And you'll be able to pick all those up actually on the New Leonard website, New Leonard Media, or newleonard.com is where you'll be able to check. You can order them directly from our online store there. So
which we will put a link.
Yeah, as soon as we get that. Mark, is the website all good to go and ready to roll, or what?
We didn't get, we never even talked to him. He's like, F these dudes.
We don't even have Mark anymore. Mark, are you there still, or what, dude? Where'd you go? Oh, okay, he's doing this again, pulling this shit. Lovely Jessie Smith tuning in. She says, nice stickers. She likes them, Dan. She wants to, let's get some stickers and some stuff moving.
Drop them off on your doorstep. I will spray them down, and I will weld their paper stickers, and I better not do that.
Yeah, don't pray. Don't do that.
You're safe, guys. I'm not sick, so we're good.
Okay.
So, make sure you get some stickers, but I want to make sure that all of our fans get some stickers, and these stickers are free, guys. We're giving these out.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants stickers, let us know. We're handing them out. I was going to say like tissue paper, but they're not really handing tissue paper out.
Right.
Has that calmed down?
What's that?
Has the toilet paper pandemic calmed down?
Yeah,
yet?
I think you can get TP again. I don't know. I haven't been in the store in forever, so I'm not too sure on that.
The last time I was in the store, there was definitely some toilet papers.
Another cool thing, Dan, that we've got coming up here that just fell out of my fucking brain. Where did it go? Oh shit. I had something that I was going to talk about. We were talking about the stickers. I got my fucking bathroom done finally. I got my bathroom's all finished. I got that finished up, man. But yeah, that's probably about all that I got to say.
Wow. Isn't that awesome, guys?
Isn't that a cool thing?
Bathroom finished.
I got my fucking bathroom finished.
That was a long time. No, congratulations, because you guys worked really hard, and I saw pictures of the bathroom. I'm impressed.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I'm not a house mechanic. So
you've done it.
I did it today. I put in a new faucet. I put in a whole vanity. We completely redid that bathroom, man. So it's looking
now,
cool.
A little known fact about Sideshow Nate here. I owned a business painting houses some years ago. I'd say about 2005. And I was really hurting for help. I was just trying to do everything myself. And so I was taking on all the work by myself. And I was like, man, I need someone to help me. Yep. So I'm like, who's the guy that will come help me? The tallest guy I know,
Right.
Nate Berkmos. Because I'm like not a tall guy, right?
Yeah.
And so Nate's like, doesn't even need a ladder. This is painting. Right. So Nate's just butting in the ceiling. Yeah. But you know what, Nate, you didn't do too bad. I like to feel like I gave you some knowledge of the trade and that is what got your bathroom done.
Well,
right?
you know what? There was a point I remember where you wanted me to stain a railing in this house that you were doing. And you had just finished painting the whole staircase, like the walls all the way up the staircase. So I'm sitting there staining it, and I'm just a bonehead when it comes to like like gravity and liquid just doesn't make sense to me or something. And I'm sitting there with a paintbrush and I'm staining this thing, and then I just like turn really quick and big old blotch of fucking stain go all over the white fucking wall. And I'm just like, shit, what do I do? Like, I'm instantly just like, I'm done. Dude.
Panic.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm done. So
Mark.
I went and found you, and I was like, what do I do about this? And you were just like, oh. Like, oh, man, I don't know. Don't worry about that. Just go back to painting something else. And then with like a couple hours, you were like, get this fucking guy out of here. Like,
I was looking for help. I ended up needing even more help to fix this shit when it was all done. I'm like, here's your money.
Right. Here's $70. Good job. Thanks, man. Out of here. Get. Mark, if you're with us, I just saw you there for a moment. I wanted to talk to you before we get to our first guest, Rachel B. I wanted to talk to you about our little social experiment that we are doing, that you and I have been doing, where you have me currently. I am watching this show. He wanted me to learn a little bit about the culture of hip-hop because I'm a numbnuts when it comes to learning hip-hop or anything or knowing anything. So he said, why don't you start watching this show? It's called Hip Hop Evolution. Start watching this on Netflix. And then in return, I would like you to have me watch something as well. So I was like, okay, you know, what can I come up with that would explain my culture? So I picked Pantera 3, Watch It Go. This is an old video. It's like a 2-hour video that I used to watch when I was a kid. All the time. It was the coolest, like, heavy metal, just fucking beat your ass type of a video to watch, and it would get me all hyped up, like before I do a gig or anything like that.
It's pure adrenaline.
It's pure adrenaline, exactly.
It at least helped me understand, especially the jackass you once were. As far as, I mean, I know you've been sober for several years, so you know how it is.
Yeah.
But there was a time when I could imagine you, old school rock star, destroying a hotel room.
Yeah, that was the thing, man. I remember down in Lowell, actually, we did we had done this thing in Lowell, Michigan, when Dead Man's Float went down there. And after we got done with the gig, we went back to the motel room, and I saw my bass player naked running down the hallway. You know, like that was, and that's not something you want to see. You don't want to see a fully grown, shaved man running down the, you know, like, I mean, seriously.
Well, I can't speak for Dan, but I don't.
Yeah.
What did you say, Lowell, Michigan? I thought you said Door, Michigan.
No.
Mark, talk about, you think that rock gets crazy sometimes. Hip hop can also trash some places, Mark.
Well, and that's what I've learned too with the hip hop evolution is like I didn't understand where like the whole culture side of this music came from. And I'm 3 episodes in right now to this 4-season long docuseries, and it's really cool. I really like it. I'm learning about all, like, I mean the whole, like the way that the I'm learning. I am. I'm learning. I'm learning about how like the whole thing started down in the New Orleans area. People were doing like a lot of like it actually what was it? It came from like just kind of like block parties and shit like that. Like they'd have a DJ show up at a block party. The next thing you know, he's spinning vinyl out there at the block party.
Did you just say New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Slow down. Did you say New Orleans?
I swear to God, that's what they said, wasn't it?
You mean the Bronx?
No. Let me help you, dude. It started. Everybody in the world should always understand. It started in the Bronx.
Oh, the Bronx.
Bronx, New York. And remember the name DJ Kool Herc.
Kool Herc. Okay.
Yes.
Kool Herc. Yep.
I swear to God, that's not what it said.
Hip Hop 101.
Start over. Take it from the top again. No. Hip hop started in the Bronx, and Kool Herc was the first to throw a jam that actually brought together all these different elements that were specific, that were specific, but it didn't have a name, So they had the DJing. They came up with what used to be called, DJs call it juggling now, but it used to be called the merry-go-round.
Mm-hmm.
And they would cut back and just keep the one break of a song going to, when a song would break down, and it'd just be like the drums and some percussion and maybe a bass line. And they would keep that going. They would keep that looping. And the dancers would come out, and that's where you have your break dancers dancing over the breaks before leading up to if the DJ was busy cutting records in that manner. And so that's when the MCs came to be who would handle the microphone during those breaks.
Okay, all right. Well, I better go back and start watching again, because maybe I wasn't paying attention very well.
Nate, how far into the series are you?
Three episodes.
I haven't been paying attention to none of it.
I'm fucking ADHD!
Oh, sorry, you got kids in the car, Mark. I didn't realize.
You may not have to take it from the top, but you just maintain that understanding and then follow it along. There's certain things that that people have learned about teaching history, and one of the best ways that I've heard of, at least to engage children, which in many ways to me, Nate, you are a child, is to start from now and work your way backwards. So like sometimes it is actually boring for someone to go all the way back to the beginning and start from there. But if you were to understand where things are right now, and then you go, well, what came before that? And then what came before that? And before that, etc. Okay. Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Greta gets it, bro. Greta gets it.
Greta's there. I'm ADHD. I'll try to do better, Mark. I swear to God.
I'm ABC.
All right now we have to contact our first guest of the evening, if you guys don't mind. Would it be okay? I mean, we'll recap this again. We'll talk more about it, because pure adrenaline was just all that you said about Pantera 3. I think that there's a lot more to say about it.
Well, Mark went into a detailed description about the breakdown of hip hop. Will you break down Pantera and the evolution of rock? Where do we start? And we'll get to that on the next loop round. That's your homework, Nate.
That's mine.
With that said, when you're saying things about breaking down the evolution of rock, to be honest, I did mean to mention rest in peace, Little Richard. And for those that don't understand where rock and roll came from, and how many artists list him as their influence, from the Beatles to the Rolling Stones,
right.
And then
Little Richard.
People were influenced by them all the way down.
Right. All right. Well,
Little Richard, rest in peace, man.
We'll get back on this topic again. We have to call our guest right now, who is waiting patiently. She's hanging out in Pittsburgh right now, so we have to contact Rachel B. Rachel B. from Travis City. So let's do that.
All right, let's do it, man.
Let's do it. I'm calling her right now. Hello, Rachel. Are you there? Well, we're getting there. Whoa. Okay, yeah, Mark. Yes, thank you for muting your audio there, Mark. Rachel B. from TC in the Pittsburgh. Oh, we're having some technical difficulties. Hold on.
Listen to this.
You got to hit mute. I think your audio is turned off. I can't hear you. Shut that dog up, Dan. I can't hear you right now, Rachel.
No. Shh.
Yeah, shoot that dog. I'm joking. Don't shoot the dog.
Oh man, look at that puppy.
Hold on now. We're trying to get Rachel B right now. She's messing with her audio. She's got some audio issues that are happening. We will be chatting with her soon. She's working her way up. Rachel B from Traverse City. Yes, it says that she's muted right now. Let me see if I can. Can I unmute her? I can't unmute her.
She has to unmute herself.
Yep,
she
has to unmute herself.
She needs to realize that you just hit your screen and hit the. Can't hear me, but now you can hear me.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, Rachel.
Let me try.
But she can't hear me. Tell her that.
Let me try and disconnect the call really quickly and call her back. I'll try. Sometimes that works.
Try to message her and let her know you gotta click the little microphone button. She's really good. We got a music video that we're gonna play by her tonight.
Yes.
Is it just one video that we have?
I've got 2 videos actually that I pulled up that we'll be playing from her. But right now, yeah, it looks like we're having some technical issues. What do you fucking know? It's another day in the quarantine. So we're trying to get in touch with Rachel B right now. Rachel B it says that she's authenticating. What does that mean? The whole Discord app just froze on me. So that's always nice.
Man, Discord's been so good up until now too.
It has. We haven't had any issues with it. But hopefully we'll get back on with it real quick here.
Well, no, we did have issues with Ryan Breedy from Trippy Viking Cultivation. We were supposed to have him on, and then he couldn't figure out how to unmute it or whatever was going on, and then he tried to call back, and it was just we were so stretched on time that night that we didn't get a chance. Which we need to have him on. We haven't even got him to come back on yet.
Yeah.
So maybe next week, maybe I'll contact him this week and see if next week he wants to come on.
Yeah,
Hey, fellas. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get this worked out soon because I do have some questions for her. Like that video Dan shared with us earlier this week. Like, I got to know if she wrote that chorus because that thing just like that hooked me in. I was like, oh, dude, she's the coolest. But then also in this breaking news. We just drove by somebody on rollerblades. So we just want you to know rollerblades are still in rotation. They still exist.
There's still a thing.
Somebody just drove by somebody on rollerblades.
That's amazing. I would like to get a pair of rollerblades. Oh, what do we have here?
Oops, sorry about that.
Of course you would.
Push the wrong button there. I'm trying to see if I can. I'm checking my my CPU and all that stuff right now. And checking Discord. We're going to try to end the Discord really quickly. End that task.
You do that. I'm going to talk to Dan for a moment.
Yeah, go ahead. You chat with Dan.
Dan, I saw those stickers. They look fresh. I want some.
Yeah.
Need some. Got to have some. I want you to stick one of those in the bottom corner of this screen, That's a good-looking sticker.
It is a decent looking sticker. I mean, whoever made that logo looks, they got it going on.
Yeah, we want to, you should run a little fundraiser, man. You going to be selling some of those, or are those going free to our, to one for every subscriber?
These are free for all of our subscribers and our listeners. I'm just giving them away. This is a little treat on me. Because I love you guys, and I want to give you something. I want to give you my stickers to stick all over the place. No, I'm just kidding. But there is something that I wanted to talk to Rachel B about too. Little rumor that I heard that she has been produced by a guy we know, Mark, Frankie Biggs.
Hey, you guys know Frankie.
Hey, Rachel, there she is, everybody. Hey. There's Rachel B.
But wait, I can't see you. I can hear you all though.
Okay, well, can you see us right now? Can you? Are we coming through? Okay.
No, I don't see you. I just hear you.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Let me try to. There we go.
There you go. Hey, okay.
There we are. Okay, so I had chatted with you the other day, actually, Rachel. We were trying to set everything up to get this interview rolling and stuff, and I told you that I would have a couple of numbnuts down here below me, and now you can see them. We have Dan.
No, I mean, it's entirely possible that was my fault.
That's okay. I was checking my computer and everything. I had to open up the task manager and make sure that everything was running right. So we got everything set up over on my end. It was my Discord server actually had just kind of frozen up for a second. So, but
we're all here.
Yeah, we are all here now. So, Rachel B, how's things hanging? How you doing in Pittsburgh?
Rachel B.
What's up, guys? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How are you all hanging in there?
We're here.
Doing great.
Yeah, we're here. Dan,
It's cold here.
what's that?
It's actually snowed this morning.
What?
I said it's cold here in Traverse City. It actually snowed this morning. I think. Did you look out early and see the snow falling, man?
It snowed
Not
here
cool.
yesterday in Pittsburgh.
It wasn't really. It
Oh,
was
so it's
you guys had some snow coming down in Pittsburgh too. Yeah, it's those.
It made me feel like I was home. Snow
those-
in May. What the fuck is that?
It's those damn lake effect bands that are coming through, man. You guys
I'm
get
not
it too.
having it.
Yeah, you're not.
It's already crazy enough. We don't need snow.
Yeah. So this new song that you got out, the new music video and everything, I wanted to talk to you about that. And I know that Mark and Dan also have some questions for you. But I wanted to say first and foremost, the production of this video is absolutely top notch. Who did this for you? Who put this all together? Was it all your idea too?
Yeah, so I'm pretty hands-on. I mean, I'm an independent artist. You guys mentioned Frankie Biggs. Him and I had connected, I guess a couple of years ago, and I was writing for some of his other artists as a songwriter. And at one point he's like, yo, we need to do something. And so just kind of naturally unfolded. We've been doing, we recorded an album and putting out a single a month.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I've got a long history with Frankie Biggs. He actually recorded a album for my brother John, the Evolution LP. I think that was the
Really?
one that it was.
Are you from Monroe?
Yeah. What's that?
Where are you from?
Well, Traverse City, but my brother recorded his album down when he lived in Detroit, and Frankie recorded it down there in his studio. But yeah, I mean, I've known Frankie for years. Frankie, professional producer, has produced on several Grammy-winning artists. I think he's an award winner. He's a Grammy winner as well. But I did a song with Frankie Biggs back in the day. I wish I had it keyed up. If I would have known that it was true that you worked with Frankie, I would have had queued that song up. But we do have the song somewhere on file. But it's just a funny coincidence that you did work with Frankie. Frankie's a great guy, so you're with the right guy, definitely. And we're so proud of you. You're from the Traverse City area. You're living out in Pittsburgh now. But this song, this video, I mean, why is this the first time I'm hearing about it? I don't know. My buddy Jesse got a hold of me. He's a good friend of yours too, Jesse McClure. Shout out. It was his birthday yesterday. He's 31 years old, little guy. He ain't old at all. But you know what I mean? He turned me on to you. Now I did find you, and I'm like, what?
Right.
Get out of here. You're awesome. You're awesome. So thank you for coming on the show. Thanks for messaging back with me when I tried to contact you. Very cool. And yeah, that was my piece. I'm just excited that you're on.
Was that your question, Dan?
I mean, there wasn't a question. I just wanted to compliment her and tell her this is.
Really answer your question, which was about the video.
Yes, yeah.
Boom, there you go.
So the video, so back up to get to the video.
I'm
from Traverse City, Michigan, born and raised. And then I went Boston, LA, kind of ended up in Pittsburgh. And there is a really great, Pittsburgh's kind of similar to Detroit in that it's really artist friendly. It's super inexpensive to live here, centrally located. You can get to a bunch of places for touring as an indie artist. So Pittsburgh's a really cool area with tons of amazing artists. There's a really talented videographer here named Jordan Beckham, who shot that video, Go Back. I spend a lot of time, just thinking about the visuals, and trying to find interesting ways and collaborations. I perform with the circus, so that it's very much inspired my kind of visuals and the different types of visual artists that I like to work with. On this one, it's a pole dancer, and she's covered in body glitter, and there's a really cool installation light exhibit going on behind her. So it's a lot of I like for the videos to be very collaborative with other visual artists.
I love finding things like that, like you work at the circus out. This is like, wait a minute, how does this happen? Did you run away to Pittsburgh to join the circus, or like how did that work?
I mean, we're all probably a little bit nerdy, which is why we're here on this little podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. How did I connect with the circus? What was that?
I said these two fucking nerds.
Just, I mean, nothing wrong with a little nerdy. The circus is the most amazing group of people ever because they're just so open-minded and they're all about pushing themselves literally to like insane limits. One of the guys in the Pittsburgh circus has like the world record for like eating the largest flame. And
wow.
I just shot the next video that's coming out at the end of the month called Catching Feelings. I shot with him, and I'll get back to answering your question, I promise. But he has a ring of fire. So I had this idea of like, I want to be surrounded in a ring of fire. And then the concept is about catching feelings for someone and kind of like equating that to also catching fire. And I didn't like totally think it through how hot that fire was going to be around me.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's something that I really like about working with the circus is like, I'm in here and I'm like, shit, I don't know if I can do this. Like, what did I sign up for? Like, am I going to catch on fire? What is my backup plan if I do?
Right.
Like all kinds of crazy things. And I really like surrounding, and these guys are pros and they like, had all of those things lined up. If I were to catch on fire, the classic stop, drop and roll being one of them. But I guess my point is that I love working with people that are constantly like pushing themselves and pushing their limits. And that's kind of how I connected with the circus. We're like-minded in that. And we were both performing at a show in Pittsburgh, and I watched their set and they watched mine, and we were like, yo, we need something, and like mad respect for what we were both doing.
That's incredible. Do you sing at the circus? Do you I mean, is that
we choreograph them performing to my live show.
Okay.
So I'm singing and performing and playing some instruments, and then there's some choreographed elements with there's a juggler, there's a gymnast, there's a hula hooper. It kind of depends. Each show is a little bit different. There's some live clips on YouTube that give you kind of a better visual of what I'm talking
That's so cool. I think that's the coolest thing in the world, man. I mean, I love finding out little things like that. Like, like
Interesting story.
Yeah, that is the coolest story. I mean, and what is it that you do now? That you said that they choreograph it around your performance, or like,
We work
go ahead.
together. We try to like, really match it lyrically. So like, for example, one song that we're working on is called Disappear. So we're trying to incorporate some elements of like, what the circus would do to represent disappearing and reemerging and things like that. Catching Feelings is like the one with fire. So it's like Catching Feelings, and it's really about like, that passion of when you first meet someone and like you guys are on fire.
Right.
So trying to like visually represent the messages, as well as like the whole like grand scheme message behind what I do is like, do you, regardless of what that means to you. So I feel like the circus really helps get across that message of like, do you, even if you're fucking weird,
right?
You're black, purple, blue, whatever who you are, gay, straight, do you.
You do a podcast or some shit like that, you're on YouTube. I mean, yeah, that's a great idea. I think that's cool.
Did your friend leave us?
Mark kind of pops in and out every now and then. He likes to broadcast his logo more than anything.
Should I be offended?
Yeah, you should be offended. Be very offended.
Like this weird circus girl who let her on.
Yeah, and then he just pops back in because he feels like an idiot.
I have some questions for you. Trust me.
Hi, Mark. Did I offend you?
No. No, please don't be offended. It's Mother's Day, and
totally.
I'm trying to stay 6 feet away, but
I'm just
we just got
you.
here
Happy
to
Mother's
just
Day.
come in and wish my Happy Mother's Day. So
Happy Mother's Day.
I didn't expect to be put on the spot at the moment. I thought I was going to let the fellas. And you already answered the question that I had for you about the chorus on that on the video we're about to play, and if you had written it or not. But you had already said that you do all your own writing.
Yeah.
And so
I write
I'm
all my music.
impressed.
I'm heavily involved in the production and every aspect.
That's cool. That's cool. So like right down to the beats, the way that everything sounds. I mean, this is really Rachel B. I mean, everything that we hear, we see. This is you.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
I built a studio in my apartment. It's a mess right now because my friend is actually crashing with me. But I have a vocal booth in my apartment. I do all my demos, and then I sometimes, like right now, I'm working on, just finishing some stuff on my own to put out there. But often I collaborate. Frankie is a great collaborator and friend, producer, all of those things. So the music that I've been putting out is with him, and we work very hands-on together. I'll often will create either like a piano vocal track and send it to him, and he'll create something around that, or sometimes I'll create some ideas of the whole landscape and production and send that to him, and we'll work from that. Or the process is always different, but I'm very
that's amazing. I mean, you're just like a jack of all trades. I mean, you're in a circus. You play your own music. You create everything your own. I mean, you got a fucking studio in your apartment. This is you do it all.
That's the 2020 indie artist. You got to do it all.
Absolutely. And I was wondering too. Oh, Dan, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we're so stoked for you. We are so proud of you coming from Traverse City, doing your thing. You are moving like lightning right now. You're hooked up with a great producer, Frankie Biggs. I mean, top notch. You got to be totally excited. Probably, I don't know if you're as excited as us, though, because we've been waiting for Traverse City to make it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if you're repping Traverse City, but look, you're one of us. So we're proud of you.
I don't know. So the last video before this was shot in Traverse City on a snowmobile.
Yeah.
It doesn't get more Traverse City than that. In my backyard in my parents' house. Like, yeah, I love Traverse City. I go home, several times a year.
I was actually
it's like the most beautiful place in the world, really.
I was going to bring up the Endlessly video and ask if that'd be okay if we played that tonight too.
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
yeah, because that's got a killer song, I mean, another wonderfully produced music video. I mean, everything about it is just you're doing a fantastic job. And I was wondering, like, when it comes to like the history of yourself, like, where did you start with your music? I mean, obviously Traverse City, but what was it that really got you going?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say too that Frankie Biggs actually shot the Endlessly video himself.
Really?
So yeah, he's super talented in so many ways and such a terrific human. So I just wanted to say that too. But to answer your question, music has always been my outlet. I never, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. You guys probably can. I never really felt like I fit into one group, and music was kind of always the only place that like felt like I fit into and like I was home. And it's always been the best way that I've gotten in touch with myself and with other people too. So I studied classical voice. I went to Interlochen for my senior year of high school and studied classical voice opera.
Nice.
And then I kind of got into jazz and was singing like all the jazz classic standards and stuff. And then I really I've always been in love with songwriting, but my songwriting kind of shifted a little bit more like pop, soul, little EDM influence.
Nice.
So yeah, that's kind of, I went to school for music too. I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston, which is, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on going to school for music, but that's a whole other conversation.
Hey, it's I think it's cool that you got music and talent that's just ingrained in your soul, and you're pushing forward with it, and you're doing a fantastic job, as I had said at it.
Thanks.
Now the music video that we are going to play here, though, Go Back. Now wait a minute. Now you're releasing a new video every week or something like that. Is that what it is?
Not every week, although I'd love to.
Oh, okay.
I'm releasing a new single every last Friday of the month, and a lot of them are paired with visuals. So there's a couple of music videos that are going out, and then like the next one is kind of like a teaser video, really, more than a full video with the fire.
And then with doing that, I'm wondering, like, when it comes to the like the production of it, who's whipping out these videos like this? I mean, how do you find time to do this? There's so much that goes into making a music video. I know that myself because I've made them before, and it's like, how do you do that?
When you love something, it's like all you do, right? I mean, my life is very heavily everything I do is like about creating, because that's what makes me feel most alive. So I just spend a lot of time doing it, and I'm also kind of like neurotic and organized, so I just like get shit done, you know.
Jessie McClure actually tuning in right now. She says, "Love ya, killing
Thanks
it."
for making this happen.
She says you're killing it, Rachel B. You're a badass. She says that you're.
It's not that. It's a he, dude.
What, Jesse?
Jesse's a dude.
I know. I
Yeah,
said that.
definitely
I
do.
said that. I said he.
Yeah, he said he.
Oh, he's good. Okay, I thought you were saying she this whole time. Hey,
Jesus.
listen, Rachel, next time you come to Traverse City, once this whole weird band shit is over, you got to come into the studio, make an appearance, hang out with us, and just get in studio with us.
Yeah.
I would really love that.
Yeah. We'd
That'd
like
be
that.
awesome.
I mean, and when is the next time that you're planning on coming to the Traverse City area? Because I mean, if you're, you come back home every now and then. When can we expect that to
The
possibly
best time
be?
of year, July.
July. All right. And hey, here's another good thing: Cherry Festival is canceled. So hey.
No, how do you guys feel about that? Are you happy about that?
You know, I mean, but being a local here myself, it's kind of it's one of those bittersweet things. You know,
But don't you like worry for all the local businesses?
I do actually. You know, like there's a lot of local businesses that are going to be seriously suffering from this.
Yeah.
The downtown Traverse City Authority, though, they've actually they've changed the way that they're going to be doing things. They're going to be closing off 2 blocks of the Front Street during the
I
summer.
don't understand.
You don't.
What's the purpose of that?
Okay, this is the thing. The businesses are going to be taking their shit all out into the road for the most part, and it'll
For the purpose of social distancing?
I think for the purpose of social distancing, as well as, I mean, you know, it's kind of like, when I saw this, I was like, man, what the fuck? That's dumb. But at the same time, I'm like, wait a minute, this is like a giant garage sale. You know, like you can just walk through there, you know, like it'll be the coolest thing in the world, dude.
So what I think is happening is
Dan, go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's like a compromise. Hey, look, we're taking away Cherry Festival, so some businesses are going to hurt. So in return, what we're going to do is we're going to close Front Street off for you. You can set it up like a big yard sale out there, and it'll be easier access for people to come and buy your goods. So it'll do something to try to help the local businesses, because there is 2 sides to the whole thing. Although all of us locals are thrilled that there's not going to be this much traffic.
There will not be 5 million people downtown. You know?
For sure. Right. I get
At the same time, the other side of the coin is that businesses will suffer, and we don't want to see that happen to anybody in our community. We love our community. So this is a bit of a compromise. Maybe it'll do something to stimulate the businesses by shutting down Front Street. So it's a good thing. I mean, who drives to Front Street anyway? You got to stop. It's a pain in the ass.
Right.
So it's all good.
Interesting.
Hopefully.
Well, I hope it's effective, and I hope that, you know, if there's anything that's good that's going to come out of this COVID-19/quarantine, I think is that people are going to shop a lot more locally, and they are going to want to support these restaurants and businesses so that they don't go down. And I hope that that'll be the case, and I think it will be.
Oh, dude, I gotta tell you, I've been shopping like a fucking idiot. I go on to Amazon. Why did I do this? But I got myself an Alexa, okay, and she just lit up. So
I was just gonna say, be careful. You're gonna set mine off.
let me see if I can. Let's see if we can do something for you really quickly. I don't know if you were aware of this, but Alexa, can you beatbox for mom?
I don't know that.
Oh, come on, Alexa, can you beatbox for mom?
I'm not sure.
You did it earlier, you stupid ass. Oh, is she over there?
Mine might do it. She heard you.
Alexa, can you beatbox?
I'm having trouble with that right now.
Mine just said the same thing.
Okay, so I mean, there's stupid things that I'm buying like that, like left and right. I gotta fucking.
That didn't work for you, Nate. You were working
The
so
amusement
hard
school
on
can't
trying
help
to
you
make
with that.
that.
You can say things like sing me a song, tell me a joke, or recite a poem.
No,
we're done with you, Alexa.
Yeah,
Hey, guys, I want to get back to what you were saying about buying local and how important it is. Because of the COVID-19, there's created like a bottleneck with how farmers are being able to, sell their products and get them out and outsourcing their products to other countries. And now there's a bottleneck that's happened where there's a surplus of these products, and a lot of farmers are having to plow fields in and everything. So it's important to try to get with local farmers, if you do eat beef, get with a local guy that a local cow guy, and buy a quarter of beef or something like that. Try to do it locally like that. Support the farmers, guys. We gotta look out for the farmers, because they're the ones that get all the food, man. So that's my bit.
When all these restaurants do open back up, the local bars, like, we should be going there. The local distilleries, like, we should all be going there, putting our money there right now.
Right.
So they can stay around. I mean, these people that have spent their whole life, their savings, their families and other families rely on it, and they're going to be struggling hard.
Another thing that I would suggest everybody do is please, please, please stay inside. Don't listen to Governor Gretchen Whitmer at all, but stay inside, and everything is going to be wonderful. I promise. I'm doing the best job that I can. I'm the best. You're the best. We're the best. Everybody's the best, best, best.
Oh,
Yo, so for
let's
Traverse
just skip
City,
over that one.
Mr. Mark, go ahead, man.
Sarah Hardy Farmers Market actually has the curbside pickup, and you can sign up for specific times with the farmers that you want to get your food from, and that's really important. Everybody look into that. And also, Rachel, while I have you, and you guys were doing your Alexa experiment, I just want to take this moment to tell on Nate, right? Because every time we're in the studio and I tell Siri to set a timer for me or an alarm or a reminder, he immediately goes, "Hey Siri, stop that timer." and like, I can't ever get my personal virtual assistant to do what I need her to do, because if Nate's there, he will turn around and shut her off.
Alexa, beatbox for mom.
MOCHERMOCHERMOCHER. Mother. Like no other.
There she did it. I did it. I knew she could do it. Thanks.
How did you even discover that?
Do it again. Get her to do it again.
I woke up this morning and I just asked if she could sing a song for mom, and she said no, but I can beatbox. And I was like,
wow.
Whoa, fucking A, do that shit. Let's see if she'll do it again. Alexa, beatbox for mom.
Kick it.
Mom, she's the bomb.
She's the bomb.
Mom is the bomb. Yes. Speaking of, happy Mother's Day to all the incredible mothers out there. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. I was. You're not a mother, right? You don't have any kids yet, or?
I have a dog. And
you got a
that
dog.
is more than enough for me at this point.
That's the safest bet sometimes. I agree. I got 4 daughters of my own, so
do you
yeah.
really?
Yes. 3 of them are graduated, and I got a little 6-year-old too. So.
Oh wow.
Yep.
4 girls. So are you the only man in the house?
Can't you tell?
Do you have a dog?
Yeah, its name's Dan Straight.
So the dog's a man. I have company with the dog.
Yeah. Well, we want to play your music video. We were going to be chatting with Whyte Maloney from season 6 of The Voice, but he came down with some health issues that were going on. So we're just gonna go right to your music, actually. So set everybody up really quickly, if you could, for Go Back before we turn it over to the video itself.
So this song, you guys might like this. This song was inspired both by real life events and by Chris Rock's Tambourine special on Netflix. There was a line in it, I forget exactly what it was, but something along the lines of all the problems are there in the beginning of your relationship, but you're having sex then. And then when you stop having sex, then you're like, oh, these problems were there the whole time, but now you notice you're not fucking. And so he said it in a very direct way that I was like, that's kind of interesting. I wonder what that would sound like in a direct song. So the song is super direct. The chorus line is, let's go back to when we were fucking and not fighting. Super direct, but I'm pretty direct myself. So the song is about wanting to go back in a relationship to when things were good. And, all that goes along with that.
Nice. But not going back to an ex, right? You're not talking about that, right?
It's like, let's go back to that point in our relationship when things were good.
Okay. Same with the same person, but just not like going back to the ex. Like, not like, like.
And I will say the visual art aspect of it is very nice. And you guys know what we're talking about.
Yes,
when you see the
Dan is, I think Dan's on point with that, right.
I mean, the visual, what was behind that really, I mean, I know what you're saying, but the message behind that really, sometimes love can be a glittering mess, and there's a line in it that's, I just want to love with no limits. And there's a lot of elements like with love and vulnerability. And so I'm naked, covered in body glitter, to kind of resemble some of those messages.
Right on. Yes, there's a visual message that's going on here. So it's a little racy for some folks, maybe, I mean, if you can't handle it, I guess, get out of the room for just the next 4 minutes.
It's art.
It's art. Exactly. It is. Actually, I mean, music is art. And to put
Absolutely.
the...
And you know what? And just, I'm always curious of men's perspective on this too. Like, I guess you don't really see that many men naked, covered in body glitter, but like, you never really hear, when men are talking directly like that, like you never really hear people asking or like saying it's racy or anything. It's only pointed out when it's a female dude.
That's true.
So that's something that I like to push with my music and messages of like, because I think to move closer to equality for everyone, everybody be able to talk directly about sexuality and directly about anything in the same way that other sexes can. So that's kind of a part of my goal with my music. It's beyond just naked.
Right.
To have messages and artistic elements behind it. So I hope that people can be open enough to receiving some of those messages.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Rachel B., for chatting with us for a few minutes here. And we also want to remind everybody, too, please go and subscribe to her channel. The link is in the description down below. You can also find her on Facebook, Instagram. What's the best way to find you there on the Facebooks and Instagrams?
Yeah, Instagram is Rachel B Music, and Facebook is This Is Rachel B.
This is Rachel B. Okay, you got the Twitter too. You do the tweetins.
You know what? I'm like I'm not a big Twitter. I'm not a big tweeter, but I got in my little Twitter argument today. So if you guys want to go in and chime in, there's a guy who's being. You could have my back.
Okay, where do we find you if we want to go see your Twitter argument?
Twitter is This Is Rachel B.
This is Rachel B. to go and find the Twitter battle that she had earlier today.
Yeah, because you know what? You know what's trending on Twitter today? MILFs and Father's Day. Like, what?
Really?
It's Mother's Day. Why are we talking about Father's Day?
Yeah.
Means mother I'd like to friend.
Yeah, mother I'd like to friend. That's what
it means.
Right. But I mean, I guess I expect that on Father's Day we'll be talking about DILFs.
Yeah. Dads I'd like to friend.
But of course, you'll never see that trending on Twitter.
No, that won't happen. Well, thank you so much, Rachel B. Rachel B, everybody right here from Traverse City.
Thank you guys for having me. And thanks, Jesse, for connecting.
Absolutely. You have a good evening and happy Mother's Day.
Hey, you guys too. Be safe. Stay healthy over there.
Yep, we'll talk to you again.
Definitely. Thanks again.
See ya. All right, everybody, there you go. There's Rachel B. from Traverse City, now living in Pittsburgh. She'll be coming back in July, so we might have her in the studio, man. That'd be cool.
I could see you getting in the glitter and the body glitter and getting Macho Libre.
Dan, there was like about a pint of vodka that was involved in Macho Libre. In order for Macho Libre to ever even occur, there was vodka and whiskey that was involved, and I no longer am doing that. So there will not be any more duct tape diapers on me. I don't think.
I'm just saying, she's interested in, it's funny because, it's racy when it's a lady doing it, but maybe when it's me. And you know what? I didn't think it was racy at all. I thought it was great. And I would totally express myself that way.
What, as Macho Libre?
I think you could too. Oh no, I glitter it up, body glitter it, do a little video ski.
Video ski, yeah. Well, maybe we could talk to your buddy Coke Hogan, see if we can get Coke Hogan all body glittered up. With,
talk to him.
I think we're coming up with the next Coke Hogan music video while we're sitting here.
You know what? Coke Hogan sent me a video.
Yeah.
It was like someone was videotaping him in a bathroom. There was like some people peeing at the urinals, and Coke Hogan walks up, pulls his pants all the way down to his ankles, and is like, "Hey, what's up?"
All right.
And he's like, "That's how I pee."
We're gonna play.
Hey, fellas, look at this. We're on Facebook right now, and we went to Rachel's Facebook page, and you get to watch your. You get to see some of her like circus style tree climbing.
Oh,
okay.
She climbs in trees for the circus.
Yeah, Dan's scared to go that high.
Dan, you could never.
He's comfortable 30 feet up. Remember, that's where he feels the safest.
Coke Hogan is, but not Dan straight. Not Dan. Dan can't make it 10 feet up.
I couldn't do that.
No.
I always, I have no problem getting up there, but I'm always scared to come back down.
Right, you're like a cat.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
get to the top. Don't know what to do when I get there.
Got to call the fucking fire department after Mark climbs a tree.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, well, guess what? We're gonna have to call the fire department after you watch this video.
After you watch this video, here you go. This is "Go Back" by Rachel B. Dan and Mark, mute your microphones. Here we go. Check this out. And then after this, we're gonna be chatting with the band Here After 6. They're located in Bridgeport right now, Bridgeport, Michigan.
I used to laugh at your jokes, but you don't make me laugh no more. I'd wrap my legs around you. You pull me in and I'd bloom. And I just wanna love with no limits. Felt like you turned to a critic. Shit hit the fan and I don't understand, but the doubt settled in, I can't stand it. And I turn the tables if I could. Yeah, if I were able, swear I would. Both got these scars and we're too far apart, but you know the way back to my heart. Go back, 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 back. 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 Let's go back to when we were fucking and not fighting. I get lost in your eyes and shoot across horizons. Let's go back to when we were fucking and not fighting. No, we weren't even trying, 'cause everything was right then. You used to text me all day. I used to be your escape. You kissed my neck and I'd fall into your arms like a doll. And I just wanna love with no limits. Felt like you turned to a critic. Shit hit the fan and I don't understand, but the doubt settled in, I can't stand it. And I turn the tables if I could. Yeah, if I were able, swear I would. Both got these scars and we're too far apart, but you know the way back to my heart. Go back, 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 back. 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 Let's go back. Let's go back, back, back. 'cause everything was right then, yeah. What do her lips taste like? I want the details. Does she breathe you in or she just exhale? Is she a ride or die? Damn, we tried, don't know what. I still think about you all the motherfucking time. Tick tock, the time won't stop like it used to with you, but I'm not who I used to be too. Why am I still tripping? Why am I still gripping? What if we built a time machine back to when you and me made electricity? What if space wasn't in between? If we could just erase all the mistakes we made, I'd have you endlessly. I'd take you endlessly. I'd have you endlessly. I'd make you endlessly. Why does it take a loss to become grateful? And what does it mean? Were we just wasteful? You know we made a mess, a train wreck. All my bets were tied up with you. I'll be paying the rest of my life. Tick tock, the time won't stop like it used to with you, but I'm not who I used to be too. Why am I still tripping? Why am I still gripping? What if we built a time machine back to when you and me made electricity? What if space wasn't in between? If we could just erase all the mistakes we made, I'd have you endlessly. I'd take you endlessly. I'd have you endlessly. I'd make you endlessly.
Yeah. If you must know, her lips taste like gold, but ain't nothing like yours. You a must though, like a diamond in this bitch, and you ride it like a pro. Do you trust wrong? Can you let your guard down again? Bring it on home. Will you bust down like we used to, till we can't take no more? And I know that you wanted, you know that I wanted to. It's been a while, you see the amount on my account. A 1 in 6 zeros can't compare to you, even you know it's true. So now, what are we gonna do? Tell me how you want this love, and I'ma give it all to you, girl.
What if space wasn't in between? I'd have you endlessly. I'd take you endlessly. I'd have you endlessly. I'd make you endlessly. I'd take you.
There it is, man. There's Endlessly, as well as Go Back before that. There you go. You can see right there, it's a Frankie Biggs production, Dan. It was produced by Frankie Biggs. Rachel B right there from Traverse City, Michigan. We just got done chatting with her on the show here. We encourage everybody, please go and subscribe to her YouTube channel. Go and check it out. She's got a multitude of other things on there, as well as her circus career. You can check out her circus career, man. Dan, you're enjoying a La Croix as well. Hey, we're La Croix guys. Man.
Have you tasted this this lemon one?
The lemon
solo?
I don't think so.
This is so good. It's got like vanilla or something. It's really good.
Okay, well,
try the lemon one.
I'll have to look into that. Oh, I see that. Oh shit. Okay, so I see that Ryan Whyte just got signed up onto the app.
Okay.
Let's see if we can contact him. I don't know if I can get in touch with him or what. I don't see him available on the app though, so I I don't know that we'll be able to talk to him tonight. I don't think that we're gonna have the chance, man. Ryan Whyte. Yep, I don't see him anywhere, man.
He's probably that he signed up for the app, but he's just not active or something.
Yeah, he's not active on there at all. So I don't. There's no way for me to contact him.
Dude, it's kind of cool. You're turning into like the Invisible Man.
I know. What is up with that? I don't understand why that's happening. For some reason, is it my lighting or what the fuck is going on here? Maybe if I
must be.
Maybe I adjust the lighting a little bit. I see now I'm even more invisible. I don't even get it. I don't know why this is occurring, but yeah, I'm slowly
picking up the hues of color in your shirt. That's kind of cool, though, man. I can't wait till we get back to the studio because we've got a green screen wall.
Right, yeah, everything's going to be completely new at the New Leonard Media, man. It's going to be the coolest fucking experience once we get in there, dude. It's going to be, I don't know. I'm geeked because Mark has been working tirelessly on the remodeling of New Leonard Media. And Dan, do you know who we've got that's going to be on with us for the once we get back in the studio? We have Andy Van Gilder and his band, the new band,
the Knockoffs.
Knockoffs, yeah, we're gonna have the Knockoffs in the studio with us. They're gonna be hanging out, man. So,
dude, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to spell the Knockoffs. KN.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm gonna butcher it. We should post the link because what's awesome, what they did was they've been working on this for years.
Yeah.
And they've got some like punk versions of all of his like favorite like Beach Boys songs and stuff from that era. And they recorded hours of music, but also have, I believe, over 50 videos shot and in the can. And they intend to release one every week for the next year or so.
That's the coolest thing, dude. I can't wait to see what they've got coming out. Yeah, Mark, your volume is causing some hellacious.
I put my hand in front of the microphone.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, yeah. Because I keep on hearing.
But dude, the studio is so ready for the podcast to come back. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Actually, everybody can check out some video clips of it at newleonard.com. I also spent the last week or so revamping the website, and
nice.
Stop by, check it out. Right on the landing page, push play on the video. You can see pics of the new room, and we're gonna get real comfortable there come May 31st.
Yeah, that's right, man. I cannot wait to check this stuff out. I just noticed that we are. We're live on Twitch right now. Yes, we're live on Twitch. We're live on DLive, YouTube right now. And who's this? Who do you got coming into the shot here?
Jesselyn. You're on the show.
Hi, Jesselyn. How are you?
Everybody here on the show.
Are you the one that's been talking the entire time in the background?
No.
Oh, okay. Somebody keeps on the app. Oh, that's the dog, isn't it? Yeah, the dog keeps on making all that noise in the background, isn't it? Sir Stro is tuning in right now. Sir Stro from Sir Stroland. He's checking out the show right now. It's nice to see Sir Stro. You know what? I bet you if there's anybody who wants to get back in the stooge, it's Sir Stro. I mean, he's been working at with Mark on his album as well as other things. Thanks, Jesselyn. It was nice to see you. He's been working on all kinds of stuff behind the scenes that I'm sure that Mr. Sir Stro wants to get back in there too. I miss the studio. Then I wouldn't be disappearing like Marty McFly right now. You know, everything would be a lot more cleaner than it is right now. But it is what it is.
Yeah. It's really choppy, Nate. Like, I love being able to continue doing the show and that we have the technology to do that. That is so freaking sweet. But, man, it's nothing like being in the studio. The studio's just got this aura about it. It's just so good and clean and fresh. And, like, it's just addictive, you know? And I miss it, man. I miss the studio so bad.
Well, that's one of the main reasons that Mark said that he's not going to include a couch in the studio because it is It's so comfortable, you know. You get into the studio and you don't want to get out of it. It's it's kind of the way it is.
You know, the studio has had to see both of you fellas go through divorces, and I could imagine had there been a couch in the studio at that time, one of y'all, without a doubt, hey Mark, hey, I gotta, you know, it'd be cool if I just crash here for tonight, you know.
Might have become a casting couch.
I try to go out and use my studio, and there's gonna be some female I've never met before sleeping on the couch in there. You know,
yeah,
one of y'all's inside the house.
You were expecting that, dude. You were expecting something like that to happen.
He totally
so
was,
I've decided, even though we've made space, there will be no futons, no couches.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Mark. That's a good idea, man. But because it is an awesome place, and I can't wait, not just for us to be able to get back to the studio, but everybody that utilizes the studio over at New Leonard Media. We're doing big things over there. Mark has really, he's done some awesome stuff with that studio, and there's a lot of people that, you know, that rely on the studio. So it's going to be good to get back. Oh, look at that, Mark. Look at that, buddy.
What do you got
What's
there?
that?
Who's that? Is that Mark?
Actually, that's my uncle when he was little, but it does look like.
He looks just like you. Holy shit.
How the frick old are you, man?
Right, yeah. It's way long time ago.
Like, look at this Depression era Mark Wilson.
The Depression era version of Mark.
Oh, I can't show. You know what? Because I don't have the technical ability to pull up a picture on my phone and show you on this screen at the moment. But I'm gonna get my sister. Hey, open up that picture I sent you earlier. She's gonna give me her phone. Come on, let's not waste no time. Can anybody see that?
Yeah, look at that little Mark.
Yeah, that's Jesse and me like 25 years ago.
Yeah. That's man.
I
I remember that. Yeah.
Now I clipped it short. You don't really get to see how big that shirt I'm swimming in is.
Right. Mark had the biggest shirt and the biggest clothes in the school. I remember when we were kids.
Yep. Oh, and you can see her proudly rocking that Champion shirt.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because, you know, Champion is like the cool kid clothes these days. So,
right.
You know.
That was just minor brand clothes back in the day, man. I used to go grab Champion because it was cheap.
Right.
Yeah. You know, Dan was there when I met Jesse, and it's because we showed up at a house party with a boombox and a cassette instrumental tape. We did our thing. We did it well.
Yeah, you guys used to be really cool.
Listen, it was a karaoke machine. I believe you have one that looks.
We got the girls. We got the girls.
You got the girls, man. I'll tell you what. It was the rapping. We were rappers. We were young. We used to go to parties. Me and Mark bust out the karaoke machine, pop in a tape. Next thing you know, there's a live show happening at a party. Right. Who knew that was going to happen? And that wasn't happening a lot in Traverse City as far as hip hop and stuff. Like there was a lot of groups doing that, or people out there like rocking at house parties. It was like on the movies and stuff, and you know, but we were actually doing that shit, and the benefits were
what's
amazing.
Awesome is if you know, for the listeners that we just told to go and check out newleonard.com and play that video, you will see a picture of that karaoke machine that Dan is talking about.
Right.
That is still like proudly on display, like in our trophy case.
Yeah,
it is
right next to your Northern Michigan Rocks Award, Mike. You know.
It's the very karaoke machine that we rocked for many a year. Well, not a lot of years. It was probably only a couple. But back then, to us, it was like a lifetime. You know, that was only like a couple of years, man, out of our life. You know, but look how influential it was on our life and how it molded us and turned us into what we are today. You know, so it's definitely a nostalgic thing. Seeing that karaoke machine, how we did it back in the day. I love it, man. I mean, I couldn't have asked for better. I mean, I think a lot of people's aspirations is to be a little bit more well-known than we were, but I really liked it how it was. It was homebred, homegrown, and we had a lot of hometown fans, and it just felt good. It was something that belonged to us, and it belonged to everybody in the town too. So there's some nostalgia behind it. It's awesome, man, and I love that we still get to do music and introduce new artists from the area that are up and coming. Rachel B, like, wow, man, she's from Traverse City. You know, we were doing eons before she was. You know, but look at how things progressed and. You know, the different artists that have come out of this area now. And it's interesting to see.
I gotta ask you guys a question. About that Rachel B. Now, is she, where is she at? You said Petoskey or Pittsburgh, or where is she located at right now?
She's
all right there.
She's located in Pittsburgh right now, Joe Biden. But I don't think that'd be I mean, I don't want you to contact. If anything, you can subscribe to her channel and watch her music videos.
Oh yeah, I've subscribed. I've definitely subscribed. Hey, yeah, just wanted to touch base real quick, check on that, and find out where I could get some more of Rachel B's music videos and stuff. You know, just her videos. I'm just looking for her videos. You
know. Hey, if anything, Nate, Dan and I are entertained.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, at least somebody was getting entertainment off of that. Joe Biden, everybody, whatever reason he likes to pop in every now and then. But we do have another call that we have to make right now, Dan. We're going to contact the guys from Here After 6, and we're actually going to be chatting with both of them at the exact same time here. We have Nate and Jake that we're going to be talking to. Hold on, guys. Let me pull you up on the screen here. So that everybody can see ya. I gotta move this around a little bit.
Are you there, guys?
What's that, Dan? Hold on, I gotta pull him up. I gotta pull him up on the screen real quick. For some reason now we can't see anything. What's going on with that?
We can see you. Can you hear us?
You can see us. We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you for sure. For some reason the screen's not popping up. I don't see your guys' video popping up on the screen.
It's probably because Nate's so fucking ugly.
It is.
I don't know why mine's not showing up though.
Hold on, let me hang up the call and I'm gonna try to get right back with you. Okay.
All right.
Nate and Jake from the band Here After 6, who is a band that's actually going to be on. They're going to be on the. Okay,
Ouch.
Wait now. Okay, I can see him again. Let's see if I can get him on the screen. It's not letting it happen. Okay, hold on. We're gonna make something happen. I got to make some sort of magic happen here really quickly, everybody. So just bear with me.
Nate, try turning yours off.
What's that,
Charles?
Not you. This Nate.
The other Nate. There's too many Nates in the room at once. Let me see if I can make this so that we can just see you guys, because we don't want to see us too on the same time. Well, I guess we could do that. It wouldn't be that bad. We could let me adjust some things really quickly here, and then we'll be able to see all of us. Actually, a little bit different than what we practiced. We had practiced the other day on this actually, and but it's not working out the way that we had planned. So right now, here you go, everybody. Here's the entire. And you see them. There's Nate and Jake right there from the band Here After 6 in Bridgeport. You guys are how's things hanging down there? Tell us about the quarantine life that you've been going through.
Oh, it's great.
Sure as fuck
a lot of
sounds like
time
it.
to sit and think.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it, man. How's things? What have you guys been doing? You guys been writing some new material and whatnot. Tell us about it.
I have been writing a lot. I mean, it kind of sucks because we had our CD release a month ago, which didn't happen. So we got these CDs and everything's been out on YouTube and Spotify and iTunes and all that. But we were really hoping for that big CD release party that didn't happen.
Oh yeah, of course. That's one of the. One of the downfalls of everything. Everybody had plans, and now there's no more plans.
Right.
Yeah. But that's all right. I mean, the music's out there, and this time has given me, and I know Nate and Levi and Brian all the chance to work on our next CD. So the next CD is going to come out really quick.
Very cool, man. Yeah, for the viewers that are watching too, get ready for this. This is kind of fun. Watch this trippy shit that happens here. Whoa, man! There's like a whole world that happens down below everybody there. But you guys are okay. So the coronavirus has kind of put things on hold, but at the same time, getting a lot of cool material out of the deal. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, good stuff is coming.
Good. And the Skoda Rock Fest, you guys are getting geared up for that too. Is that like one of the big gigs that you guys have planned for right now, or what about other gigs that are going to be happening after this lockdown is all finished up?
Yeah, like Jake mentioned, we had one booked for the end of last month. That was going to be the release party, but obviously that didn't happen. We have another for the end of this month at the Loft in Lansing, so time will tell if that's going to happen or not. But definitely, Skoda Rock Fest is high on our list, and hopefully that'll still come to fruition, and it'll be a great show.
Very cool.
Hopefully it happens.
Right.
Last year was awesome. It was the first year, and we headlined it last year, and the turnout we couldn't believe it. So many people, all good vibes, all good things, and good turnout, and we raised a lot of money. So this year is a 2-day event. We don't know, it's like anything else right now. We just don't know what's going on. We do know that as of right now, it's on for both days, and the big band that's going to be there is Trapped, and a lot of bands that were there last year. So we'll see. We're just kind of sitting back and waiting.
I got to ask you guys really quickly now. There's been like all kinds of controversy with the band Trapped. And I mean, it's like, Dan, are you aware of any of this? Like, there's like,
Give it to me. What are we talking about here? Controversy.
The lead singer has made some remarks.
He's a super nice guy. I'm hearing.
He's a super nice dude. Yeah. But he's been saying some things up on stage and whatnot that, you don't really want to say. But I mean, how do you guys feel about that?
Well, it's kind of like sometimes when you think they need to take the Twitter account away from Donald Trump, it's kind of the same thing with him.
Whoa, Mr. President, what did you hear that, sir? Did you hear that?
Yeah, don't be careful of what you say, because we do have Donald Trump likes to chime in every now and then. So
all right, great, I'd love to talk to him.
Oh, you got some questions for the Trumpster? Hold on, Donald Trump, are you there?
And right here, sir, what can I do for you? Can you please speak up a little bit, because I can't hear you. Your little tiny voices, I can't hear you. So go ahead and speak to me.
Speak up, Mr. President. You look fantastic, just fantastic. Everything about you is the best and fantastic.
Absolutely. Can't be any better, I'll tell you that right now. Coronavirus what? Coronavirus what? That's right, bitches.
Okay, there he is. So no, there was some. Sorry, am I that far out of the loop that I don't know what the correlation between what was being said on stage?
Yeah,
you wish you could. What's going on? What got said? Are we going to talk about that? Can we talk about like the realness?
There was I don't know,
man, this fucking guy. No, I mean for real though.
Hold on, let the band talk about it. Go ahead, guys.
Go ahead. How are you, buddy?
All I know from what I saw was just a couple Twitter battles with who they were calling Mr. Trapped, and several other bands that were getting blown out of proportion and taken way too far, but definitely some controversy.
Yeah. There's some stuff saying like the alt press Trapped is still stirring up drama with other bands after more than 2 weeks being in the coronavirus lockdown, which is like, man, why? Like, I don't know. Do you think it's like, what's that?
No, so you're kidding. I'm just
no, that's serious, Dan.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. I've heard about it too, but I haven't dug really too deep into it, because to me, it's nonsense. If you're out there and you're performing, it's not about your personal beefs with other bands. You should be supporting other bands, and you're there as well. And it's an art. It's music. So I didn't read too deep into it. I'm sure there's some shit going on that I don't know about, so I really shouldn't talk about it. But the fact of the matter to me is, it's nonsense.
You know,
You don't need to be.
the other side of it, man. Something that I learned in radio is like bad press is still good press. They're talking about you, which instantly makes people want to go and check you out. You know, like that.
Right.
And that's what we've always said. Like, if we get haters on our show and whatnot, we're like, well, fucking hey, you know, go ahead, talk shit about us. Because then what happens? They're talking shit about us, and people will say, well, I got to see what the fuck's going on. You know, like, I got to know why. So it's kind of almost like a genius marketing plan, I think. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah.
And it may well be. Maybe they planned this whole thing was going to happen just to get their name back in people's mouths. Who knows?
Could be.
You know, here's another thing, guys. We've often referred to this time that we're living in right now, the coronavirus. What was it? The
Corona era.
Yep.
Corona era. Okay, and during this era, like you had different eras, the grunge era.
Right.
Okay, so and all this awesome music was spawned during that era. So right now we have this Corona era, and you know, obviously everything's changed for a lot of musicians. Everyone's suffering, everyone's hurting, they're at their worst, and they're biting at each other at this point, right? But also on the positive note, we can look at all the awesome material that's going to come out of this thing, but everyone's got to get creative and deal with it in a different way. All right, we ain't going to do these shows now, so we got to get creative and see how we can still stay relevant, you know, and everyone's fighting for relevance right now, man. So, and that's one of the things about this era, okay, that's going to be remembered. So, I mean, this is legacy making stuff that can happen right now, that can occur. So just keep that in mind with how you move forward with your creativity too, and let people lash out, because dude, it's going to be recorded in history, and it might not look so good for people.
Robert Taser from the Ascota Rock Fest is saying right now, play the fucking music and shut the fuck up.
We do got a new video. I wanted to talk to you about that yesterday.
Yes, that's that. Yeah,
last time we were on, you played the Letter to Heaven video. We got a new one that just came out 3 months ago. It's called Hoodie.
Yes, and I've got that one loaded up. I've also got I've got the other new one loaded up too, Wasted Tears.
Bam.
And I like that too. I think that video really, it could have done without the lyrics. I mean, I love to know the lyrics of every song when I'm listening or watching a video or anything. But dude, the video itself, it looks great, man.
Levi, that's our lead guitarist, Levi. We got to give him some credit on that. Levi Johnson hooked it up on that, and we haven't had a lyric. We haven't had a lyric video, so we thought it was something new. We had to try it. So yeah, both of those, and you got time for him tonight because that dude from The Voice isn't going to be on, right?
Yeah,
so
unfortunately,
we got more time.
Unfortunately, Ryan wasn't able. I mean, he said that he had contacted me. He sent me a text message and everything saying that he got onto the app and he signed up. But I'm looking on on our server right here, and I don't see his name on the server. So if I mean, that's kind of the way that the server works. Is if somebody is involved with the server, I'll see their name and I'll be able to just click on it. I could call up Goose. I could call Goose fucking Wayne right now if I want to.
Right?
We've had Goose Wayne on before.
On that note, just so I don't forget, Rachel B earlier, right?
Yeah.
She was pretty awesome. You know, I saw her video. During the show, she did ask, she wanted some men's perspective on her video.
Yes.
So hopefully she's watching right now. I can give my perspective.
Yes. Give us the perspective. We'd like to know what do you got to say?
Men don't fucking like glitter. All right, that's it. We don't like glitter. So the music's good, great. I get the artistic stuff. She looks great. Men don't like glitter. There's my perspective. Okay.
How about you, Nate? What do you got to say?
Why don't men like glitter? I mean, I'm not going to bust that open for men. Let's just put it this way.
Wait.
One piece is 100 pieces.
That's true. One little. I mean, you get it. You get just. I mean, you ever tipped over glitter? Yeah. It's never going away. It's like dropping a glass on a fucking piece of carpet. You know, you can vacuum that shit forever.
You're fucked for the next month if you go to a strip club. You're not getting rid of glitter. You're gonna be like fuck.
Nate,
exactly.
Nate, what's your perspective on the video? Tell us what you think about it.
I thought the video was great. I mean, Jake doesn't like a lot of things associated with females, and glitter may be one of them. And, you know,
I'm married.
Yeah, and he's a great guy.
Hey, listen, if your wife had on glitter, though, that might be cool, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, what if your wife's got glitter on, Jake?
If my wife got glitter on, that's okay. She can do whatever she wants.
Okay.
She's
right.
fine.
Yes. Well, glitter is okay sometimes. Nate, I said that you'd look good in the body glitter. I encouraged you to do that. That's just for the record. Okay, back to the music. Sorry, guys.
That's back when I was doing the drinking and all that. I can't drink no more, so
no,
I mean,
show. You agree?
I'm sorry.
So, what about like a new album release? Could we expect any new albums or anything like that from you guys?
Get a chance to officially release our current one. Show at the end of this month was going to be our Lansing release, so hopefully that still works out. But if not, we're just gonna have to schedule something a little further down the road. But
Right.
we, like Jake said, this has given us a lot of time to write new material and work on stuff. So we're gonna hopefully knock a new one out faster than this last one took us. So
Have you guys been able to practice at all during this?
no,
Not really.
unfortunately.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I was wondering
But-
about that because when it comes,
We're still talking. We're still brainstorming on the next step, what we're gonna do, what we need to do, and I know for one thing, every one of us is itching to get back into the jam room and jam.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. We've had in the past what we were doing, and we had actually talked about this. You and I believe, maybe it was Jake or maybe it was Nate I was talking to about when we were doing the coronavirus online concert series, where there was bands that were, like solo artists for the most part that were performing at their own homes, and we were going to try to do that, but with the delays and all that stuff, one person couldn't be playing in one spot and then the other one play at the same time in the other, the timing would be all fucked up. I wonder what it would sound like, the drummer starts playing and then the guitar tries to come in at the same time as what he's hearing. And then the bass will try to come in at the same time as what he's hearing or something. Like, it would be pretty fucking trippy. But
I'm guessing it would be chaotic, like when 30 people are trying to sing happy birthday on a Zoom call.
You know what? I just want to hit on another point again. We talked about the Corona era. Well, the energy that's coming up. Imagine the energy of everybody that's just been pinned up. They can't wait to get back at it. Your first show is going to be like electricity, right? But not just for you, but for the people that have been able to go to a show, for all the fans that have been just wanting to get out and go to a show. Now, that's the second half of the Corona era that I'm talking about.
Right.
We're just in the first half of it right now, but the whole second half, the exposing of all this cooped up material is going to be electric, man, and that's going to be awesome.
Well,
and that's what I love, that everyone's just fired up, dude.
It's like fucking Menards, dude. I mean, shit, I went to Menards the other day, and you can't even park at Menards. You got to park down the fucking road, I mean, that's the way that it's going to be the same thing. I would hope to God, fucking show up to the shows, people, because that's the other fucking side of the story, is where you spend all this time on promoting a gig and whatnot, and then people say, yeah, I'll show up, and then they get there, and they leave by 9 o'clock. They're like, oh, I gotta go home, and you're performing at 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and it's like, damn it, we gotta. I hope to God that when this is done, people are just so ready to go out and do something that they start just flocking to these events, dude. I mean, flock to the show. Have you guys had a lot of trouble with that? Like when it comes to people showing up, is that an issue that you guys get sometimes?
I mean, every band does. We're nothing special. I mean, we're just like any other band. We have big shows and we have small shows. There are big days and there are small days. But I can see it. I can see it both ways. Are people going to get used to this being inside and want to be inside more, or are they going to want to get out more? Of course, as I want them to get out and go see our shows, of course.
Right, yeah.
We're hoping for a fan revival on a scale that you've never seen. But you're right. There's two sides to every coin. What if people are they were already kind of getting used to being into their phone nonstop and being home, but now that's all they've been subject to. Are they going to want to break out? It could be another drought effect. So it's going to be one extreme or the other.
Yeah, you never know. Only time will tell.
Big Diet says
it's like we're talking about stats of sports or something. Like, I know that this guy's been traded this team, so it's either going to be he's going to kick at you. What the fuck, man? This shit needs to get over with fucking now, because I'm ready to get back to it, dude. I want to get up on stage. I want to introduce some bands. I want to get Coke Hogan out there. We're going to crank some stuff up. Are we? Is Camp Omelet still on this year?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't.
There's so much going on, and we're excited, and we want to play some of your guys' music too, man.
Yeah. I want to see new music videos too. Would we be expecting any new music videos after this?
What do you think? Nate is our techie guy. He's the guy, man. We look to him for that kind of stuff, and both the videos, Letter to Heaven and Hoodie, Nate and I did a lot of work on. Of course, Levi and Brian put theirs in, but when it comes down to it at the end, the editing, that's Nate Brookman, man. He's the man when it comes to that stuff. We always talk about videos, planning them and getting them together. So yeah, I hope so. But.
I hope so too. I like Hoodie. I mean, we're gonna play Hoodie here in just a second, but I mean, I love that video. I love the production of it. I like, the whole song it's kind of comical, and yet at the same time, it's got a good point to it. Like, man, I left my fucking hoodie at that bitch's house. Like she's.
Yep.
It's like glitter.
Yeah. We lost Nate, unfortunately. Hey, we had Big Diet who was asking if we make any money off of this, and
Are you making any money?
No, we're not really, unfortunately.
Who's he asking? Is he asking you or is he asking me?
He said that we make he heard that we make a lot of money on this podcast, and I don't know about
okay. If he's asking me, no, musicians don't make any money anymore.
Yeah, no,
not unless you're huge.
We feel you. We feel you. Neither do YouTubers. So we're gonna play the music video here for Hoodie, and then we're gonna play Wasted Tears after that.
Thank you.
But I wanted to know, maybe you could set us up on this song really quickly. Set us up, tell us what the song is all about and whatnot. And
no problem. I wrote the song, and I wish I could say that I wrote it from a personal experience, but I really didn't. It's more of what I've heard and what I've seen from so many people in my life growing up, especially when I was younger. You lose clothes. And you don't get them back. Oh, this is my ex-boyfriend's and all, never, whatever. And I've heard people say, I wish you would give me my damn sweater back or anything. And I kept thinking, oh, what's a really sentimental piece of clothing? A hoodie, and to me, hoodies are the most stolen thing by girls and sometimes guys. So
right.
I want my hoodie back, and who cares about the relationship? It was a short one anyway. Just give me my damn hoodie back. I want my hoodie back. So it was the first kind of comedy song I wrote. I thought it was hilarious. I hope everyone who's watching now agrees and enjoy Hoodie.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that explanation right there, man. Nate, Jake Priest right here, everybody, lead singer for the band Hereafter 6, who we are featuring tonight. We want to also remind everybody, please go and subscribe to them. We have the link in the description down below to go and subscribe to them. I noticed, Dan, that we just got 2 more subscribers tonight, so we're now at 949.
Nice.
949, man. We're getting 51 away from that 1K mark. So yeah, that's a cool thing. We want to thank you, Jake, as well as Nate. Unfortunately, Nate's not there anymore, but thank you guys for helping us really get to that point. You know, I mean, without you guys and your amazing music, we wouldn't be able to we wouldn't have a fucking show without you guys, dude. I mean,
you got plenty of people. Come on now.
We've said it before and we'll say it again. The show doesn't even belong to us. It's a platform for the artists. It belongs to you guys. So thank you so much for adding to it.
So if we start making any money, we're going to be definitely trying to pump it back into you guys' lives, you know?
I get it 100%. Just like our music belongs to our fans. It's for them.
Right. Yeah, same difference. That's the same type of a go-around that we got going on, man. All right, well, Jake, take care, man. Tell everybody, tell the wife, put some glitter on, and you guys have a good evening, bro.
Hey, you too, man. Thanks, Nate.
Yep, we'll see you, man.
Hey, man, thanks, guys.
Right,
dude, nice.
You like that? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, man. I love those guys' energy, dude. That was a really fun interview. We didn't in the beginning we weren't even talking music there for a second. We're like, well, I guess we were talking music, but not about their specific band and their songs.
Right.
So, but funny, totally cool. Love the energy.
Good guys,
and
yeah.
Guys, the second half is happening. That's going to be the revival. That's going to be the ever long foretold rock and roll revival. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back.
All right, man. Here you go. Here's Hoodie by Here After 6, and then Wasted Tears following that. And then, Dan, believe it or not, we have a special song by Brandon Davis that we're going to play that to close out the show tonight. So here you go.
I want to tell you something. Brandon Davis, that's my homie, and we're gonna be working on some stuff as soon as this is over. Dude, we're gonna have some stuff in the mix.
That's right, because he was looking for a Republican rapper, and you're that guy.
No, I'm not.
All I wanted, my hoodie back, you can't have it. It was a gift from my nana, no regret. With the time that we spent, I won't remember. That we share.
mistake I ever made in my whole life. I didn't say you could keep it. I want my hoodie back. I want my hoodie back. My hoodie back. I want my hoodie back. My hoodie back. Want my hoodie back. Just give it back. I just want my hoodie back. Just go. I can see it in your eyes. You wear it on your face. You're tired of all the lies. You wanna go, leave this place. Go. Yes. Go. Go. You should go. I know you're better than this. You can do better than this. You've been hurt again. Wasted tears around me. This is not the end. Move on, stand up, my friend. Don't cry, dry your eyes. You wanna go, say goodbye. Go. Please go. Go. Yeah, you must go. I know you're stronger than this. To me, you're excellent. You've been hurt again. No more tears around me. The pressure is driving you crazy. You don't have to stay. The pressure is driving you crazy. You don't have to stay.
you get called Muslim rappers or gay rappers, but it's like I'm a rapper who's gay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, nah.
And we're having a talk
No, I
off.
think that's all that people just heard, Mark.
Having a talk off the air right now.
I'm not afraid.
No, yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, we're having a talk because Dan
Yeah.
Dan doesn't want to be known as a Republican rapper.
I'm not a Republican rapper, man. Why do you keep labeling me as a Republican rapper? When have I ever spit some political Republican? Gotta vote for Donald Trump and then get what? When did that happen? Mr. Trump, President Trump, would you
Let's ask
like
him.
a Republican rapper to rap on your behalf?
You know, I've been thinking about having a couple rappers show up to some of my my speeches. And to be honest with you, I don't know about a Republican rapper showing up to my speech, but I would have to say that my favorite rapper out there who does have a lot of Republican tendencies is definitely not Dan Straight. I endorse you, Dan Straight, as the best Republican rapper. And if I ever want one, I'm going to have you on.
Oh, man, that
what
sucks.
would, Vice President Biden, what would he have to say?
Yeah,
to the Republican rapper.
Vice President Biden. I mean, he's not. He was the vice president, but he's
Would
not.
you like
longer.
rappers to represent you in any way, Mr. Vice President?
Oh, so the question is if he would like to have somebody represent
Or
him.
just his thoughts on the Republican rapper.
Well, you know, I mean, I think about it every now and then. Actually, I can't remember what I was thinking about. Actually, what was the question again?
That's Biden.
Do we have a question? What was the question?
Yeah, your thoughts on Dan Straight, the Republican rapper.
Oh yeah, big Republican rapper, that Dan Straight. I've seen him do it a few times actually, and you know, the one thing that I don't like about Mr. Dan Straight when he's rapping about being a Republican is how he likes to throw a lot of the Democrats under the bus. He's all about trying to push the agenda of the Republican candidate, and I don't think that's the right thing. I don't think it's very biased. You know, and I think that you know, maybe you should ease up a little bit, on that. That's what Joe Biden has to say about that. I'm kind of surprised that he would say something actually, you can't ever be surprised.
Governor Whitmer would want a Republican to finally, one of them to represent her, and maybe as a rapper. I mean,
I would be very overjoyed if a rapper would represent me at any point. Drink some beers with me. Have some beers with me. I've been drinking the beers since about
Carol Baskin.
noon. I've been drinking since noon, and I love rap music. But I don't think that you should be doing it in public because you're the 6 foot thing.
because a Republican?
What about a nonpartisan tribal rapper?
Nonpartisan tribe. I'm all about the nonpartisan tribals. I love the nonpartisan tribals. If you know anybody that can rap decently, who you know, I'm looking for a professional rapper, somebody who's got a couple years under their belt. None of you guys, because I can tell that you guys are just a couple, you know, just a bunch of idiots. But I would love to have a real tribal nonpartisan. Maybe that Silas guy. That Silas guy would do a wonderful job. I think Silas would be a good one. But yeah, maybe someday.
Thank you, Governor.
Don't ever try to cut me off again.
Thank you, Governor.
I think she's talking about the beer.
You said I'm supposed to be Republican. I don't know how well I was supposed to act.
I don't know.
Okay, I gotta get pushy, I guess.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah, we need you to rap like you're Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, like you're Tucker Carlson.
I got a role that you want me to play as a character. Like, here's your new role.
That's not a role, Dan. You just got to rap. That's all. I mean, just do your thing.
Okay, we'll come up with some stuff, but we're gonna do it with B Davis, and we got some stuff from B Davis.
I do have a music video from B Davis that we're going to play
Yeah.
in memory of this this whole coronavirus lockdown. Actually, he came up with a very cool music video that he created. It's called "The Summer That Never Came." It's all about the coronavirus and how the summer might never come. So we're going to play that to close the show out. I want to remind everybody too, please go and subscribe to all of the channels that we, all the artists that we featured tonight. We've got Rachel B. You've got to go and check her out. You should still go and subscribe to Ryan Whyte Maloney, even though we didn't have him on tonight, and we will have him on in the future. It's just he had some health issues and whatnot today, and I the Discord app is kind of difficult, so I got to probably talk him through how to get that thing all set up. But go check him out. We got the link in the description down below to go to his channel. We also want to thank the guys from Here After 6, Nate and Jake. Thank you guys so much for coming on to the show tonight. Go check out more videos from Here After 6 from the link in the description down below. And
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy motherfucking Mother's Day. That's right. That's what we got to say. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, too.
Hey.
No, not mother effing.
No.
Are you kidding? That's a lady present. That's your mother on Mother's Day. Shame on you, sir.
Shame on you, sir. And also, what else is another thing? Damn, Mark.
He ate everything but the head.
Oh, I was just gonna, remind everybody to stop by New Leonard Media, newleonard.com. Check out the new site. Go down to the contact. Shoot us an email, and we'll subscribe you to the newsletter. And we have the South of the Straits new website under construction right now, and there's going to be all kinds of things to engage the fans, merch for sale, bands free stickers. I'm also between us and you, because that's why we do it.
I also see that we got Eric Zane, who is tuning in right now. I do believe he's probably tuning in on the Patreon, because he's the only person on the, or not Patreon, Periscope. He's the only person on the planet who uses Periscope still. He said he wants to know who that hoodie song is by. That he wants to play it on Q100. He wants to play it for you guys, get you guys a little bit more exposure. So yes, this project is working. Eric Zane, that was Here After 6. And the name of the song is Hoodie, and he wants to play it Friday night, Saturday morning on Q100. So that's a bonus, guys. We're gonna get
these guys.
Yeah, we're getting things done, man. So yes, Eric Zane. Yes, I will. I'll talk to you a little bit more after we get done with the show tonight. I also want to thank our new subscribers out there. We got Rachel B, who has subscribed to us. Thank you so much. Charlie W, who subscribed to us tonight. And those are the only ones that I got. Charlie, is he there? Okay. Charlie.
Is that your nephew?
Is that your nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. We got
him. Finally got him. Hooked him.
Always liked that boy, Charlie. I always liked him. I was always.
I don't know if you heard him shout out. He said, "Fuck with him."
Fuck with him. Fuck with him.
Yeah. All right. We don't fuck with you, dog.
So,
but right now you got to fuck with Brandon Davis, because
B Davis. We're gonna close the show out with B Davis's song right here.
B Davis, my man. I share his posts almost daily.
The meme king, yes,
of Northern Michigan, if not the world. Brandon 2.0, we love you so much.
B Davis, all right. Here you go. Here's The Summer That Never Came by B Davis, and then tune in next week, folks, because.
I don't understand that,
Nobody ever saw it coming. Everyone expected summer love and cabin fever. Missing Huggins, getting old. World is crumbling. Missing bitching about bad weather. Like we can still be outside together. Feels like I'm back on tether. Last few weeks feel like forever. Feels like we're never gonna be the same. Could this be the summer that never came? We might be slightly paralyzed, but we're all prisoners in paradise. So curl up next to your favorite vice. Go ahead, cut you off a slice. All I really need is food and shelter. Simple pleasures, they're still out there. I could use a haircut, long hair, don't care. We ain't going nowhere. Boredom's driving me insane. What if summer never came? I used to have a hunch that I might be a little introverted. Turns out that I was just being lazy. A life without people's driving me crazy. It's been getting worse since the earth quit revolving around me, having to go to work. Don't know how I'm getting paid. What if this is the summer that never came? The essential gotta suffer while the rest of us just hunker down, complaining about our free money not hitting our account. And the non-believers naysay, pretend they're not afraid. Tell me why if y'all ain't worried. Do you tell us every day? Every single day's the same. What if summer never came? Apocalyptic out, isn't it? Civilly disobedient, resist it. Oh, and by the way, we're taking all the TV, and I'm sorry if you missed it. Y'all need to learn to listen. Twice shy, once bit. Y'all need to quit resisting. Y'all need to quit playing games. Don't be the reason summer never came. They said it'd take a disaster to reunite this nation back together. However, clearly that ain't never gonna happen ever. This epidemic unsympathetically represents everybody. And if we don't never get our shit together, this might be the summer that never came. Said it would take a disaster. Said summer's on its way. Should've shut it down faster instead of waiting on the summer that never came. The summer never came.
Every time I see Michael, he just like looks at me, stares me down. He fingers me every time he walks.
Wait, sorry, what?